Who is it? Who is it? Who could it be? Welcome to Who Is It Jueves with me, your host, La Maestra Loca. Each and every jueves, you can find me here on my YouTube channel interviewing some of the most inspirational educators I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. And with my Loca Lineup, which is 11 carefully curated questions that I have designed to really get at the depth, the core of this educator, you will be walking away inspired and knowing these teachers on a level that you never thought possible. And who knows, you might even walk away with a few tricks up your sleeve on a FriYay Eve. Let's get to it. Who is it? Who could it be? Who is it? Who is it? Jueves who? Just tell us who. Thanks for being here. Love you, teacher. Okay, we're recording.
Okay.
Coming
in hot.
Coming in hot. Okay. Welcome to Who Is It Jueves with La Maestra Loca and the very first ever guest, Darcy Pippins. And I'm so excited. Darcy is a really good friend, and she's really good for putting up with a late text that I'm like, hey, I have this crazy idea. Will you do this with me? And she's like, sure. And didn't even ask really any questions. And the whole point of this is, I don't know, do you watch Stephen Colbert?
Me? I do in the past, but I haven't recently.
Okay, well, you have to look up the Colbert questionnaire. I don't really watch, but I watch like snippets of the Colbert questionnaire on YouTube. Okay. And he asks the same 15 questions to famous people across the board. And it's always the same questions, but they never know the questions that are coming. And they're always the same. And he says it's to get at their core, like so that they're really known to the world. And so I am asking the Loca Lineup. I have my own questions, and it's 11 questions. And my goal is to do these interviews in 15 minutes. Okay. So it's gonna be quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, first, who are you? That's not one of my questions, but who are you?
I'm Darcy Pippins. I'm a Spanish teacher from Norman, Oklahoma. I've taught all levels of Spanish 27 years. This is my 27th year teaching in the classroom. I know, I'm old.
Baking the freaking donuts.
Yep, baking the freaking donuts for 27 years.
And you teach all levels, all the way up through AP, right?
I have taught all levels. Currently, I'm teaching levels 3, 4, and AP, which is like level 5. So,
okay, cool. Okay, are you ready, Darcy?
I'm ready.
Okay. Question number 1. If you had to be a dessert, what dessert would you be?
Oh, I would be the very rich chocolate mousse with a little bit of rum in it.
Yes, you would be.
Kind of smooth and creamy, but a little bit of a kick.
Yes, so good. I love it. Darcy, what is your favorite rejoinder?
Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's a tough one. I would say I guess que lastima is one that I use a lot. Yeah, que lastima. That's coming at the top of my head. Que lastima. Que lastima.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you could be fluent in any language instantly, if I snap my fingers, what would it be?
Mandarin.
Oh, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Okay. What is one thing? It might be a tool. It might be I'm not going to give you parameters. What is a thing that you could literally never teach without?
That would be my slappy hand.
Your slappy hand?
My slappy hand. It's a plastic slappy hand that I use when I'm reading to the kids. If they hear the slappy hand, they have to say the next word in English and that's how I get their attention. My slappy hand.
It's literally one of those clapping tools.
Yep, one of the clapping toys. I love it so much. I also have buttons that I use that say things like they sing. Like whenever we do De Repente, I push a button and it's like, suddenly Seymour, because it's suddenly, anyway.
So good.
Yeah,
Gimmicks. I love your gimmicks. It's so good. What is one weird food combination that you love that you swear by?
I love mantequilla falsa.
What?
It's the fake butter.
Straight butter? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, straight
With
in my mouth.
anything. I mean, I'll dip stuff in it. I love it. That's my big gimmick with my kids. I always talk about it, and I'm like, I could drink it. But I do love mustard with my French fries.
Ooh, okay, Osco.
Oh, sí, me gusta.
No. No. Okay. What is one tip you would give to somebody who is new to teaching with acquisition-driven instruction or new to the profession? You can choose.
Take acting lessons.
Oh, such a freaking good example.
You need acting lessons. I think every teacher should have an acting class.
I say that all the time. I think every teacher needs to have had a course.
Yeah.
In like not just improv, but like body language, voice, like all of the things. Oh, so fire. That's such a good recommendation. Well done. How is anybody going to top this? Will you do a brain break with me?
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay, stand up. Okay. Show me roller coaster. Okay. Show me surfer. Show me 10th grader. Okay. So we're going to jump up and down. We're going to say, uno, dos, tres, dale. And we're going to land in either roller coaster, surfer, or 10th grader.
Okay.
And your goal is to not match my action.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Uno,
dos, tres, dale.
Okay. Again. Uno,
dos, tres, dale.
Uno, dos, tres, dale. Uno, dos, tres, dale. Dang it! You're really good at that brain break. Usually I get everybody out on the first try.
Well,
Dang.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Have you ever played that one with your kids?
No, I'm going to play it. I love it. My kids, they teach elementary Spanish, and they always are using your brain breaks.
You have to teach them that one, because then in the end, there's like one kid left standing, of course. Oh. And then they come to the front of the class and they do it teacher versus just that student. And the whole class is, of course, rooting on who? The one student.
Awesome.
It's so good. And then if I beat them, I usually let the kids stay up and then play another round. But if they win, we just sit down and we move on.
Me gusta.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my clock. Oh, maybe I should turn it off.
Y'all, I have a little bit of a fear of grandfather clocks. And
okay. That's it. It's over.
Oh, God.
Lo siento.
Okay. It was a lot. What is your favorite activity for acquisition?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Reader's theater, I guess. I love it. Also, pásalo adelante, when passing the plate, when you've got some sort of like quien lo dijo, some sort of phrase on the slide, and the kids have to guess who said it, and then they pass it up. They love that game.
So wait, because I play that game differently. So you put something on the screen, and it's a phrase that somebody said or may have said.
Or a description of a character, yeah, something like that.
And so you have names of the characters in the book on plates.
On those cheap plates, yes, because they destroy the paper.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. I use these for so many activities, and I bring them to conferences.
Yes. Yes.
I literally have these in my office because I use them.
Oh, yes. And then they pass the plate, I call it, and then they raise it up. They love that game. But Reader's Theater is also really fun. I love it. Triple the input. They have to read first, then they act it out, then they watch it.
That's really, really good. I really like that. I like the idea of like the simplicity of the way you do pásalo adelante, pass it up. I learned my way from Jim Wooldridge from Wooly.
Well,
oh, but I play it so differently. Maybe that's how I was supposed to do it.
Well,
Maybe
how do you
I
do
didn't
it?
understand it. I like do it with sentences and pictures and like,
well,
it's way more prep. That is way simpler. That's way less prep. That's smart. I like that. Okay. What is your favorite word in your target language?
Tiki smeekies.
What?
Tiki smeekies. As picky in Spain, in España. Tiki smeekies. No soy tiki smeekies.
Tiki smeekies. Yo no soy tiki smeekies.
No soy tiki smeekies tampoco. Me gusta la mantequilla falsa. No soy tiki smeekies. Yep. I love that word. It's great.
Tiki smeekies. That's a good question, huh?
Yeah, it's a great question.
What number am I thinking of?
7?
No. What is something that your students will say about you 30 years from now when they think back on your classes and you? That's the last question.
Think
about it.
I think what they probably would say that I like my vino tinto and my mantequilla falsa. But that being said, I would say I want to say, I mean, I don't know, maybe the elementary program, like teaching elementary school Spanish. The kids that go do that, they love it, and they their kids love them, and they write little thank you notes to their teachers. And I have a teacher in my district that's teaching Spanish, was in that program, and now he's he's the site teacher of the year. I would think that. Also, I have gimmicky stuff. I dance, I sing, all the things, but everyone does that.
So I think there's so much power in that because, one, you joke and you say that they will remember that you like your vino tinto and your mantequilla falsa.
That's right. Not in class.
But they're gonna not in class.
No vino tinto en clase. Es ilegal.
But they'll remember like the joy and the laughter and the fun, and joy is like so important in our classrooms. And I think I just want to shout you out for what you're doing, because there is nothing more important. Like, it doesn't matter if our kids decide to take AP or not. What matters is that we're instilling a love of language in them so much so that they go on to consider this as a profession. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, we want them to communicate and travel and all those things, but our profession, it's scary. Like, we need to be finding ways to advocate and find our future. And the fact that you pour into your kids and create literally the opportunity for them to experience the joy of teaching and teaching language. Yes, that's what they'll remember. Like, what an impact you are making. That's huge. You're such a gift.
I got to have somebody to replace me in a few years when I stop making the donuts, right?
Yeah. And you're literally making them. Like, magic. You are amazing. Darcy, thank you so much for being my first ever guest.
I'm honored.
La Loca Lineup and Who Is It Jueves?
Who Is It Jueves? It's genius. Who Is It Jueves? Me encanta mucho.
I know, so good. Do you have anything that you want to promote? Are you starting a TPT store when you retire to sell?
I would love to do that. CI Summit is coming to Norman, Oklahoma, and I would love to see all the language teachers in my hometown. That would be wonderful.
I'll be there too.
I know. And a lot of people are coming. I'm so excited. Norman's a great place. I know Oklahoma may be, kind of get a bad rap every now and then, but we love Norman. So come see me. And thank you so much for this opportunity. I love seeing you. I'm so excited to see you.
I love you so much. Yes, we love Darcy, and we love Norman because Darcy is there. So let's all meet and hang out in Norman this summer for CI Summit 2025. It's
July 21st through the 23rd.
July 21st through the 23rd.
Yep.
Yay. Darcy, thank you so much. I love you so much.
Love you too. Thank you.
Yay.